Hi, I'm Cooper, and I'll be talking about carbonyl sulfide.
Okay, now let's do the electron configuration of COS. So let's start with C, and we go back to the noble gas before it, which would be helium. So we put helium in brackets, and then we do our P's and S's. So it's 4 over, so we're going to there. So first we start with 1s2 for hydrogen and helium, and then we do 2s2 for the lithium and beryllium, and only because it's 2 we go 2p2 because it's the second one. Now for oxygen, the noble gas before it is helium again. So you put helium in the brackets again, and then you do the same thing. So you start with 1s2, and then 2s2, and now because it's 2p and it's 4 over, we put a 2p4. Now for sulfur, which is a little different, the noble gas before it is neon, so you put Ne in the parentheses, and do the same thing. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 now because we've gone through that entire row. And now we go down to NaMg, which is 3s2, and now we count over, so it's 4 to the right, so we'd put 3p4. And that's the electron configuration of COS. Okay, now let's do the Lewis structure and geometry of our molecule COS. So let's start with C, which is in the 4th group, so we do 4, plus oxygen, which is in the 6th, plus sulfur, which is also in the 6th, so we add those all up, which equals 16. So then make the Lewis structure, we got C in the middle, then O and S. Let's bond them, which would be 2 of 4, so we subtract 4 from here, which gives us 12. And we'll fill the outer rings of these outer ones, which would be 2, 4, 6, 12, which gets you down to 0. And because carbon isn't full yet, we have to double bond these and get rid of these. So now we have our Lewis structure, so we can go to our geometry. So it has 2 bonds, so it looks like we have this one. So the electron geometry would be linear. The bond angle would be 180. The molecular geometry would also be linear. And because we have 2 separate ones, it would be polar.